Hey, lazy. Hey. I hear them M's.
Yo, tune in. I need everybody to tune in one on one with Big Earl
Stunner made it, or they gotta be it.
or Uncle
Yeah.
Earl, as my
Jason
nieces
after
and
them
nephews say. I need everybody to tune in though, man. I got something on my chest about religion today.
That little hoe that be boring. I'm jumping like
You know
I'm
what I mean?
Jordan. They sleep, I hear them snoring. Flash on recording, double cup.
Just some questions I know probably everybody else got on their chest too. But you probably was taught not to question anything about religion or anything that you was read or you was taught or that you read, like I said, or it's probably taught not to question it. But today we finna question it. I gotta see what's up. I gotta see what's on my chest, man. I need answers. Somebody in the comments, like tune in, like I need answers. I'm sure everybody, well, pretty much a lot of people that I knew, everybody that I grew up around, we grew up in a Christian home. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not sure how my people got into Christianity. I'm sure it was the same way that I got into Christianity, pretty much forced into it. Really didn't know much about it. Not down talking Christianity or any other religion at all. I'm not down talking it. I'm stating facts. Okay, so pretty much every black person was forced into Christianity. So we don't really know too much about it until we dig deep into the Bible and we get deep into it and we learn different things. So it's just a couple questions that I had and a lot of people had, and we had Stephen Crow. Stephen Crow is a pastor from Jacksonville, Texas. Great dude. He's a Christian. We had him on the show with Donovan Bridgeforth. I'm sure a lot of people saw the episode with Donovan Bridgeforth. We had over 2,000 views on that episode, which was one of our best episodes so far. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little debate that they had that we haven't aired yet, but it was a debate about Christianity and about what Donovan believes in, which really doesn't have a name. It's whatever he believes in, which is not Christianity. So that was going back and forth, and in my mind, I was just like, how is it so many different religions for one God? You know, in Christianity it states the only way to God is through Jesus Christ, right? So, like, what about the people who don't believe in Jesus Christ or who don't believe in Christianity? Do they automatically go to hell, or where is it? Or is heaven and hell really on earth? Like, how do my followers feel about this? How do you feel about this? Like, do you believe in the Bible? With everything that people said about the Bible being rewrote, you know what I'm saying, handwritten by man, and you know what I'm saying, to manipulate and to oppress us, and all this that they said about the Bible, do you still believe in the word? Like, I'm not steering nobody away from nothing, because personally I'm a big spiritual person. I know that there's a higher being, that there's a higher purpose, it's a God. I know that. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of those people who don't believe in God, who don't, you know what I'm saying, who don't pray and all that stuff. I just really want to know. I want to see what y'all think. What y'all think about this? Why are there so many religions, different religions for one God? And if you don't follow Christianity, do you automatically go to hell? Or are we living in heaven and hell right now? Or are we even living? From a conversation with one of my brothers that we had on the show, shout out to Donovan Bridgeforth, according to something he studied, according to Einstein, we've been dead for a long time, and we haven't been born yet. I text him back. I said, bro, that went over my head, cuz that I ain't gonna lie to you. What you just told me, brother, that went over my head. He told me I could better explain it to you on a one-on-one with Uncle Earl. I said, bet that, cause that's what you gonna have to do, cause that just went over my head. You hear me? That just really went over my head, and it's a lot of stuff with different religions that go over my head. So what about the people who don't believe in heaven or hell? They don't believe in a God. They don't believe in anything. Where do they go? Where do we go when we die? Somebody tell me. So is it already written? Is it already written out? Like when you born, like where do the babies go when they say, for instance, the babies that die miscarriage, and then where do babies go when they die? Why is there so much bad stuff happening in the world if God is real? Why were we oppressed for so long if God was real? For over 400 years, why have the black race been a target if God is real? That's a lot of questions that people ask. I believe in God. I always will. He speaks in me. It's something that I want my people to engage in. I really want you to think about this. Everything that I ask right now. I know that you I know for a fact that people I know that you want to know these things. A lot of people are uneasy about religion, but they're scared to question. You have to study. You have to dig in. You have to know what you're studying. That's like when you gang banging. You can't just be out here throwing up no set. You can't be out here throwing up no set and you don't know what you're throwing up. You don't know no history behind what you're throwing up. You don't know the neighborhoods that you're supposed to be in. You don't know none of that. It's the same thing with anything. You're supposed to know what you're getting yourself into before you do that. It's called due diligence. You feel me? It's yeah. So I really just want to know people's opinion about this and how you feel. All my followers out there, man, sit down one-on-one with Big Earl, Uncle Earl. How do you feel about the different religions? And if you pick one religion other than the other religion, or do you automatically go to hell? How did this work? And who came up with this? Like, was it an itinerary? You know what I'm saying? Like, who came up with the different names and the different ways that you're supposed to live in the different religions? Like, all these type of questions, man. Like, just chime in my comment section. Get back with me. I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm not trying to come at nobody sideways about religion, because personally I'm more spiritual than anything, but of course I lean towards the Christianity side because that's all I really know about, and I don't really know too much about Christianity. I just know that there's a God, and I know that He's real, and He's helped me so much, and shit, that's pretty much it. You know what I mean? Like, but I really want to know how y'all feel about the different religions and some of the questions that I said. So get back